guys, welcome back to AWMFX. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, no matter where you are. So today I'm gonna talk about a topic that I thought that I already made a video about it, but I couldn't find it. So let's talk about maximum pain level. Okay, MPL. So what is MPL? This is a simple explanation of MPL. Okay, maximum pain level. So before that, okay, before you either know about supply or demand or watch my videos, most of you are, we call it the traditional or typical traders. So what kind of traders are out there typical? We are not talking about the indicator, we are talking about the naked chart. All right, so what is the typical traders first? So first of all, we have two typical kind of traders out there. The first one is a SNR trader. SNR trader. So what is SNR? Support and resistance trader. All right, and the second one is the breakout trader. Okay, breakout trader. So as you know, this is the typical kind of trader, or most of the retail trader will do, or will the method, all right, or their system, whatever it is. So now, as you can as you know, most of the us or should I say the supply and demand, okay, we follow the big player, or we call it the institutional traders, okay, footstep. So in order to fill in their order, the institutional trader, the big bank, they need to trap this kind of traders. All right, they need to trap them. They need to get their order to fill them, because Forex is a zero-sum game. So what you do is that the big bank will manipulate the movement of prices, all right, to fill up their orders. So let's go into some example over here. So let's assume there is a price movement, all right, going upwards towards a point, and then it start to reject, right? It start to reject. So there is a resistance, right? Agree. Hopefully you agree with me. Then what happened is that the price came back to this area and then reject again. All right, and then reject again. Then there is another resistance. Then what happened is that the price came back to this area the third time. At this point, the SNR trader will probably think that the price will comes down, and they'll set their orders for a sell and their stop loss most probably around this area. Sorry about that. Most probably around this area. This will be their stop loss. This will be their stop loss. Let's label it out. This is a S and R stop loss, right? So what happened is that instead of the price rebounding, all right, the price will likely move down a bit. Let's change it back to the blue color, and then it make a movement up, all right, and stop you out. So this, at this point, a lot of new traders will think that this is what we call as a stop hunt. So actually it is can be considered as stop hunt. It is actually the manipulation of a big bang retail trader. All right, then what happened next is that the price, right, automatically will come down to this area. All right, and then it rejects again. All right, and the SNR trader will think about it, say that, all right, this time this must be a very, very strong support and resistance, because it's making a support here. So what we'll do is that instead of waiting for a few more times, they will have an order buy when the price reach here, and their stop loss will be around this area. Hope you guys agree. All right, always trade with stop loss. So what happened next instead is that the price do make a small movement up, and then this happens. It dive down and stop hunt you. All right, it stop hunt you. All right, so you have to trade loss on using the support and resistance, right? So what happened next is that the price likely will come back to this area again and then rebound a few times. It will likely to rebound a few times. Then this time around, you'll be thinking that no, I won't be going against the trend. I'll be going follow the trend. I'll be going following the trend. So what happened next is that you will likely to buy a buy stop. All right, you will have your buy stop. If any one of you know what is a buy stop is an order where you want the trend to continue going up and you're having a buy order. So let's put it as green color. You have your buy stop over here, and then of course you place your stop loss. You have to place your stop loss around this area. All right, so this time it will be different. You are a breakout trader. Let's make it BO, breakout trader. All right, so sorry, this will be breakout stop loss. All right, so this is actual things that will happen to you. Then what happened is that the price went back down a bit, change it to blue color, and then the price went up. All right, so you'll be very happy because this time around you say that I'll make the right choice. I've already made the right choice because the price went up instead of going down. Then what happened is that the price came crashing down, right? So if you can see this movement over here, right, along this line, if you look at this movement over here, so conclusion is that the big bank is actually manipulation, doing manipulation to stop hunt your order because they need to fill up their order. And the other reason is that if you do not know, the big institutional trader actually can see your order through the order books. So they know, of course, they don't specifically target you, right? They specifically target a group of people, and coincidentally, you might be in that group of people, right? So at this point, this line over here is what we call the maximum pain level, or we call it the MPL, right? I've mentioned it again and again many times. So this line over here is MPL, right? And this area, right, this area is the decision point. This is the first area where the big trader, the institutional trader, place their order to press the movement downwards, right? So this is an example of a maximum pain level. So if we make it into a simplified form, right? Let's make it into simplified form. And how does it looks like? Let you see. It will be like this. If you look at it properly. So this is the details. So if you look at it, it is like going up, going down, going up, came back down, make a small movement, go down again, down, up, and down. So this is a simplified movement, or we call the conclusion of that movement. So this is actually the same, just that I'll make it into details for you. So this is what we call as a QM setup, cell setup. Alright, if you look at it, this is a QM cell setup. That's why I always mention QML is not important. The most important is that you need to find where is your maximum pain level, the MPL line, and your decision point. Right? This is the decision point where the big banks place their order. This MPL line can be differ from your QML level. Alright, you have to remember that it may be higher, it may be lower, because QML is just an indicator, because sometimes there is a lot of candle. Alright, it might be 2 or 3 candle. Some candle, the wicks or the shadow will be longer, some will be shorter, and most of you will place your QML at the highest point. Right, so that is the big problem. You need to know where is the place that is a lot of rejection. Likely the rejection from the top and the bottom, that as I mentioned it every time when you saw my case study. I told you guys again and again, you have to look at it from the top and the bottom. So simplified, this is a maximum pain level and how it should look like, right? Then of course, in this sense, in line form, it might look very neat, but the problem is if in the chart, it will be very clumsy, or should I say it will be very messy. Alright, so hope you guys enjoy the videos that I explained about what is a maximum pain level. Of course, the next video I'll give you more example of maximum pain level. Alright, so if you guys like the videos that I do for you, do give me a like and subscribe. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.